All right, looks like we are good to go. And yes, I put my Orion in something that I think fits the Orion females a lot a lot better. I think that this fits. I think that this outfit kind of fits her better than the KDF outfit that I started with. Granted, of course, I don't think that. Granted, of course, I don't think that this is quite an appropriate attire for what we're about to do, though. But
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent, but there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura-Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can. There is work
right,
to do.
yeah, this is where I'm thinking this kind of outfit not be great because I'm sure you know how cold. I'm sure you know how cold Rura Penthe is.
This is Warden Katak of the Rura-Penthe Penal Colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
Our authorization comes from Chancellor Jimpak himself. It is unwise to stand in the way of his representatives. Unless, of course, you'd like to become a resident of your own prison.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rura-Penthe?
We seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rura-Penthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
It appears the spy is as good at getting into prisons as he is at escaping them. Check your sensor logs, Warden. He is here, somewhere.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
Your arrogance is tiresome, Warden. Produce your sensor logs at once.
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. And there have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
Enough. We'll beam down and examine the logs in person.
Ready to beam down on your command, Captain. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance.
Alright. Alright, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be Delta recruits. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be Delta recruit stuff here, so I probably need to keep an eye out for that. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully everything is going well, and hopefully everything is just going well this one.
Halt! Where do you think you are going?
I have business with the warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic shield, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Lead on, guard.
You will follow me.
Yeah, this outfit looks. You'd probably freeze right in that hallway.
Warden, the visitors are here.
I can see them, Rogas.
Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapin are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. If there was a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. But please, examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Drake is here. We will find him.
You dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg? You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again. Go, see for yourself. You'll only find the Patak dumped here to rot.
Your incompetence will speak for itself.
Follow me to the general holding area.
Alright. What do I have, Oh. Every time... Oh, whoops. Okay, every time I try to switch, oh. I need to also check my... I need to check my thing.
Take one of the jackal mastiffs with you to sniff out treachery.
So yeah, there is Delta recruit here. Okay, I'll take the, I'll take one of the jackals. And we'll open up.
Interrogate the prisoners, Captain. One of them may have spotted the fugitive.
Oh, no ramp. No ramp there. Oh. Oh, okay. We have to follow him down here. But yeah, nobody says anything until, of course, we interrogate all the prisoners. Oh, whoops. I was trying to go down and I made a grab for the coffee. Because watching this, just playing this kind of makes me feel cold in itself. Do I need to do a, Oh no, I just need to come over here and find the deals with the eyes over them.
Ain't smart asking questions down here. You might not like the answers.
We got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, see, nobody's gonna answer anything.
Are they going to retry my case?
That guy has some pretty nice glasses on.
Got anything to trade? Don't talk to me.
I believe someone is following you, Captain. Turn around.
Yep, there he is. Why are you following me?
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
How do you know this?
Because I'm not a Patak, like the Warden and his cousin. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Rura Pente?
He's after something or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I am a Klingon warrior with the information you need. Follow me, and I will take you to the one the prisoners call the Worm.
Show me where he is.
The Worm is over by the mine entrance.
Alright. Although to be fair, I think this is another Orion. Well, maybe not. He kind of looks like an Orion, but he doesn't have a shirt on too, and that's probably not a good idea down here. Ah, there it is.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
You're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded tar. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
What do you have to Drake?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What?
Follow him! He's running for the surface!
Yeah. Yeah, but of course, I don't see the, I don't see the data thing. If I have to guess, it's probably outside on the, if I have to guess, it's probably outside. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's a Ferengi. Well, that Ferengi is no longer there. Alright. Almost taking care of the unarmed prisoners here. That guy actually, or I don't know if that was I don't know, that prisoner I should say, because it didn't actually look like a male prisoner. Ah, Gordon. I'm pretty sure that there's more of them. I'm pretty sure that there's more of them up here too. Need to find out. I am missing just a few more. I'm missing just a few more enemies for the to. Oh, a guard found him, and it's another Ferengi. Don't see more of them. Don't see more of them down this way, so they're probably all in the tunnel. They're probably all in the tunnel here. Rest of them are probably all in the tunnel. Yep. Yep, sure enough. Let's grab let's scan the thing. Gotta make sure I don't use any more hypos, but I don't mean to. Luckily luckily hypos are not too far in between and such. Not quite out of the tunnel just yet, so I'm pretty sure we'll be counting more enemies. Yeah. Whoop. And there we go. And there's the accolade for that.
Hurry! We have to stop him! The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Alright, exit surface. Exit to the surface. And out we go. Hey, and my just had to check just to make sure, but yeah, my mic is actually on this time. Whoops. That was still just a little bit embarrassing. That was just a tad bit embarrassing yesterday that the mic was not on while I was playing it. While I was playing one of my games.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We could use the jackal to track him. Alright. So where the hell... So like, okay. I was gonna say, where the hell is the thing that we're supposed to be looking for? I probably need to keep my eyes peeled. Ooh. Whoop. Speaking of jackals.
Those were wild jackals. Keep a lookout for more. They travel in packs.
Yep.
How can they survive on the surface?
They must feed on the corpses of dead prisoners.
Oh, more of them. Here they come. Oh my god. This is what I get for using the dumb pack.
You said you would explain why you were thrown into Rura Pente.
This is what I get for using the dumb pad.
I am a diplomat. My peaceful words were called treason.
How can there be peace? We are at war!
This is what I get for using the dumb pad.
You've clearly never read the works of Chancellor Gorkon.
Look what I found over there. Gotta make sure I don't use any more. I mean, luckily they're not too far in between.
Now,
Okay.
ask
Oh,
you a question.
there we go.
How can we win a war if we can't stop fighting one another?
Honor must be upheld.
You guys talk anymore?
The words of a warrior. Still, killing one another for honor blinds us to greater threats.
Okay. Alright.
The alloys used in this device are normally found only in the Delta Quadrant. We know that the Iconians have gateways that allow them to go anywhere they wish. It would be reasonable to assume that they have had influence in the Delta Quadrant as well.
Go. Got the thing. I got the thing, so now we can actually continue. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that at the end of the stream. But yeah, I'm using the numpad to actually use the commands, and unfortunately, I keep pushing 4 when I mean 6. Like I said,
There he is.
though luckily hypos aren't too hard to come by.
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
You can't escape, Drake.
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
What are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Kemtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kemtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Vor system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
Kemtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met. But as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kemtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
What is this greater threat?
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
Oh, Gaz, you followed us?
You're a miserable Karut. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of House Torg. I don't care if Kemtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of latinum to keep this piece of Baktak locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You are a corrupt Forshak.
That's my cue to exit. Good luck.
I like how they're not attacking. They're just kind of waiting for the shuttles to the shuttle to go. Or is the game bugged? Which could be. Oh nope, there we go. But yeah, they should have. But yeah, they should not have been waiting for. They should not have been waiting for the shuttle to leave. But they were.
If Rogaz can find us, we can expect more guards soon. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Gormar, do you read me?
We read you, Captain. What are your orders?
We're ready for transport. Beam us up.
We can't get a lock on your position, Captain. You must still be within range of the magnetic field.
That is not what I wanted to hear.
We will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up, Captain.
Excellent. Make it quick. We might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed.
Mission objective waypoints will show up as circles on the map.
All
Look
right.
up ahead. The warden and the guards are approaching.
Yep, like I said, it was easy for them to find us.
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempuk's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution.
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosha?
My starship. Chagrin, now. Yep.
Putting end to a band of dishonorable fools. I trust you're ready to leave this freezing, miserable place, Captain. In many ways, I think Rurapente is worse than Grathor itself.
Drake said we should go to the Vor system. What would we possibly find there? Whatever is there, it is a threat to the Klingon Empire. We must find evidence to show the Council.
Agreed.
Transporter room is standing by, Captain. We're ready to bring you aboard at your command.
Well done, Chagrin. Pick us up.
Your report on Warden Kratak and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Urapenthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
And harping torpedo.
Congratulations.
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
The Vor system in the Beta Quadrant can be located on the area map, or from the Systems List tab in the area map. Select the system and your bridge crew will ask if you wish to travel to that location.
Do I have anything? Okay, no, nothing else. All right. Or I could just do this. Could just always do this and make it quicker. Of course, another mission here, another deal to check out to see if there is more. Another mission here, another chance to see if there is more Delta recruit stuff. Holy crap, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I don't know why I couldn't think of what I was trying to mention. And yeah, I have the harping torpedoes again. I don't remember the Federation and the Klingon Federation and the KDF characters get the harping torpedoes, but I don't remember if the Romulan character gets harping torpedoes.
Captain, we've entered the Vor system. There's a starbase in orbit dead ahead. Huh. It's one of ours, but the record's listed as a research facility operated by Uridian scientists.
Uridian scientists? That's unusual.
The Uridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Uridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
We'll investigate. Approach the station. Alright, let's come over here. You come over here, and we will approach the station, and...
By default, the R key will set either full throttle or full stop.
Thank you.
This is Research Facility Logner Beta 3. I am Plardos Yarden, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking?
I am Lieutenant Sesnu of the IKS Gormar.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today. How may we serve the Empire?
We're here to inspect the station.
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs. You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect full cooperation, Plardos.
Well, this is unexpected. You do realize that we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh. Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records?
Of course, we'll send it right over. And...
Listen, sent.
Why are you attacking us? Please, we are not your enemy.
send over the information we requested.
You're completely mad. This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint.
You're hiding something.
Of course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research. That's why you are not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you?
You dare to insult my authority?
This is preposterous. We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves, if necessary.
You stink of guilt.
They've powered up defensive cannons and launched small craft.
I don't see those small craft, but there we go. Damaged it enough.
The station commander sent a distress signal. A ship is responding. Captain, Romulan forward on sensors. Captain, the Romulans are hailing us.
On screen.
We received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
Your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed. He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate.
This is an internal matter.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation. Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding.
Be our guest. Tell Plardos we'll wait.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Monitor their communications.
The Romulans hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship hasn't raised shields. What are they up to?
Alert me if you notice anything else.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Drake said we'd find evidence, not clues.
Captain, the station has transported several crates of goods to the Romulans.
There's our evidence. Tell the Romulans.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there's been a miscommunication.
Enough. Transfer the contraband you just received to us now.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire. Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing. I should have expected something like this. Very well. We'll communicate in terms you can understand.
Boring conversation anyways. Battle stations! Alright. That is some pretty heavy, that's some pretty heavy cannon barrage there. Well, off goes the torpedo though. Their ship is damaged though, so I don't think it's going to last too much longer. Especially once I fire more torpedoes.
Dropping out of war. Interesting. One of the rockets is firing on the other.
Oh.
Other rocket's ship could belong to those rebels we can hear about.
This is Commander Telek of the Romulan Republic. We are here to cooperate with the Klingon Empire.
All right. The warbird here is almost destroyed. Although it's lucky we have help. I don't think this bird of prey will be able to take out a help. And it's gone.
The Romulan Republic is thankful for your assistance. We had tracked the Tal Shiar to this system, but we would have been outmatched without your aid.
You fought well for a Romulan.
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them. As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you information that you might find to be of value.
I'm listening.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology. We have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred through several facilities in the local sector, including this science station.
Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves. By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents in the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of those weapons, we will share our data with you.
Send us the data, but we make no promises.
Transferring the data now. We expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on Mol Rihan.
Get me that Plardos.
Please listen to me. We were only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Then why are you trading in stolen goods?
We didn't know the shipments we were transferring were stolen. I was told that the crates were medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please, show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do.
Then do as you're told. Send me the data I want.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested. We live to serve the Empire.
Transfer the files before I lose my patience.
We've received the data that Kemtar requested, Captain. It will take some time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, we are prepared to leave the system on your command.
Right, depart. Go, and I'm pretty sure that's the end of this particular mission.
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs from the research facility. Their findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar, and they are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a great house is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses, but the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapinthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Drake mentioned your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapinthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
Perhaps I can persuade him to listen.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't worry, we'll be there if they strike.
You can use transport.
Okay, so
Return to your home system of Kronos. Click the transport button on the minimap and select Kronos system. Then transport.
okay, so no, not quite done just yet. I like how the ship sometimes pre-jumps before it's supposed to do the animation.
You have returned to the Kronos system, home of the Klingon Empire. In order to beam down into the first city, you must approach the planet in your starship. Once you are within transporter range, a contact will offer you the option to beam down.
Say, so I get the compiler, because the compiler is but it's kind of weird seeing a Starfleet ship here in Kronos. Kind of weird seeing a Starfleet ship, even though I know they have those deals where they have those deals in the store where you can actually buy the thing to be able to fly Federation ships. Oh, gotta go talk to Worf.
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
I'm Lieutenant Cesnu of the IKS Gormer.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak privately.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well. I'm here with your son, Kemtar.
That is not my son's name. If Kemtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you were both in great danger.
He is the only one in danger, unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, then you have been to Urapinthe.
A great house is plotting your death.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
The Romulans are involved.
Romulans? That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know if Duras is involved.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kemtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rurapente, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
I'll tell him.
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
He said your name is not Kemtar.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
He did not seem concerned.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned House Duras.
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
He wants nothing to do with our investigation.
Yacha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
We should at least warn House Martok.
Agreed. If the Jinn talk to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Don't be discouraged.
These events are very disturbing. They paint a picture of a large conspiracy against prominent houses of the Empire. I will work with my contacts to see what else I can learn. And I will notify you when I have enough leads to further our investigation.
Alright.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
One more.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the House Estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Sorella's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well. But remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Sorella, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest.
Alright, got personal deal, technical officer, and...
Serve the Empire well. Qapla!
And we can start that from where we're at right here.
Ah, the estate of House Martok. It has been too long. After Gowron stripped my house of its titles and lands, this place became my home. I will defend it and House Martok to my final breath. Come, Lady Sorella waits for us ahead. Believe me when I say it is unwise to keep her waiting.
Right. Need to go over here and talk to her then.
Welcome. I will skip the usual pleasantries. We have serious matters to discuss. The House of Martok has many enemies. Some of them seek to curry favor with Jempok, or the House of Duras, by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. But now we know that an enemy may be plotting to assassinate Worf, and my grandson, Maven, may also be a target. The filthy Baktag willing to carry out such dishonorable attacks must be stopped. And so, I ask you to find these assassins and eliminate them.
We'll do what we can to assist you, Lady Sorella.
Any threat to House Martok will be dealt with, my lady. On that, you have my word as a warrior. Where is Maven now?
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcus 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip, but that was before you reported your findings to me.
We should go to Forcus 3 as well.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kemtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
Oh, that is indeed suspicious. We'll investigate at once. Whoops. We need to go down the stairs, and we need to go talk to the... We go down the stairs, and we need to go talk to the farmers here. Or the farm manager first.
A Romulan? Here? Once I would have considered that impossible. But we live in strange times. Maybe they have come to their senses and joined with the Empire against the Federation. I haven't seen this Romulan myself, but one of the others might have. You have my leave to speak with the workers. One of them might have seen your pointy-eared interloper about.
I'll see what they have to say. Okay, so now we gotta come down.
Of what interest is a Klingon farm to a Romulan?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry I couldn't help you.
All Klingons are warriors, and an enemy may be near. Remain vigilant. Alright.
The dogs have been busy tearing up my roots, but other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Targs are persistent creatures, as are Romulans. Alright.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
Right.
This surveyor may be more than he seems. The idea of a Romulan moving alone, freely on estate grounds? I do not like where this is going. Let's follow his steps. Doing so could lead to insight on the Romulan's actions.
Agreed. Let's follow his path up to the top of the hill. Yeah, that's where I was going before the dialogue box. That's where I was going before the dialogue box interrupted me, but,
I see the equipment there. It is definitely Romulan tech.
Right, let's use this.
That is definitely Romulan gear, but it is not surveying equipment.
What is it then?
It is a short-range EM transmitter, not something a surveyor would use, Romulan or otherwise. I have a bad feeling about this. Disable it at once.
I'll deal with it myself. Oh, wait.
That is definitely...
Whoops.
It is well done. We still have a suspicious Romulan on the loose, however.
Indeed.
There is a shipping and receiving area nearby, close to a landing pad. I suggest speaking with the workers there. They may have seen our mysterious surveyor recently.
Good plan. Good plan. We might pick up the trail there. Gotta come down. We gotta come down here and talk to the foreman. Yeah, I think this mission's a bit longer than I expected. So yeah, once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna have to, more than likely gonna have to call it a stream.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Qapla lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
The plot thickens. Continue.
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Qapla. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid. He had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is a large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Knep would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
Let us speak with Knep. I want to know more about this package.
And now our surveyor is a diplomat. A Tal Shiar spy seems more likely.
I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization. authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
More Romulan treachery. We must deal with this at once.
This spy is clever, placing the explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. If he detonates them, the results will be devastating. I believe that device we found earlier was intended to be a trigger relay. Taking it out will slow the Romulan down, but it may not be enough to foil his plan.
Agreed.
We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. The spy will need a good vantage point to monitor the area before he triggers the detonation. Come, the hunt continues. Use your scanner to search for Romulan life signs.
It's time to put it into this. It's time to put an end to this Romulan treachery. Move out.
The signal is getting weaker.
Think we need to be down here. Well, let's check.
The signal is getting stronger.
Yeah, definitely this way. Oh, oh, Tal Shiar. That's how you know I'm going in the right direction. I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to summon the oh, hey, there's a hypo. One of those hypos that and there's a large hypo. All right, so we need to probably go for anything. I think we probably need to continue going this way.
The signal is getting stronger.
Yeah, like up here if I recall. And yeah, there he is up there.
There, by the ship. What is that Romulan doing?
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
The words of an enemy and a fool. Attack!
Treacherous for shock! It's an ambush!
Yeah, not. Oh, there are more of them. There are more of them down here.
They're finished. Deal with that bomb before it kills us all.
All right, gotta disarm. Gotta disarm the bomb.
This ship, it is the Rotaran, the flagship of House Martok. That Romulan wanted to blow up more than fertilizer.
If he had succeeded,
it would have been a fatal blow, both to the house and its honor. Wecha. One thing is clear. Whoever is behind this plot has no honor. Not even a Fekiri would join forces with the Tal Shiar. It is madness.
Indeed. What's our next move?
We must continue the hunt, my friend. The Romulan still draws breath, and as long as he lives, our troubles will multiply. The piece of Baktok probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit. Let us return to your ship and see if we can find it.
Right, return to the ship. Return to our bird of prey. And see if we can locate him. Since I'm using, speaking of birds of prey, since I'm using him on my Klingon recruit, I think for this one I'm going to go with the what is the KDF? What's the KDF equivalent of an escort? I think the Raptors, but I think the next one would be a Raptor, but I'm not entirely sure what comes after that. I'm gonna have to look at the ships off stream. Look at the ships further on down the line when I get a chance.
Ever since Jempok recognized the government on New Romulus, the number of Romulan ships in orbit over Kronos has increased. Most of them have legitimate reasons for being here. As a diplomat, I realize that harassing such a ship could lead to an incident. That's trouble we do not need.
Agreed. We'll be discreet in our search.
Very well. I am willing to continue, as long as you understand
that discovering the vessel that holds our quarry will be difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible. Scan for cloaked vessels.
There's a lot of warp and impulse traffic in the area. It's too much for the scanners to handle, especially if we're dealing with a cloaked ship. That's assuming the ship is still in the system. They may have gone to warp as soon as the spy stepped off the transporter pad.
We're not done yet. Scan for singularity core emissions.
Ah, your intuition served us well, my friend. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids. I believe a cloaked Romulan warbird recently entered warp there. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature.
Helm, take us closer to the asteroids. That's, of course, know where they're going. We already know where they're going, but we have to come over here. Come over here first. Do I have any more shield batteries? I do not. And I didn't see any Iconian, and I didn't see any Iconian tech down there on the...
I'm being pursued by annoying Klingon insects. What are they called? Ah, long flies. As much as I would love to dance, I have a pressing appointment elsewhere. So let's change partners.
Bunch of light warbirds, which is not really a problem to contend with. This one's almost gone. Yeah, I don't know how close that was.
Let's see if we can follow the warp trail of the Romulan leader.
Alright, scan.
Scanning. Ah, there it is. Warp trail detected. Sensor analysis indicates that the Romulan is headed for the Forcus system.
Yep. They're going after Mavin and your father.
Agreed. I believe Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulans mean to kill Mavin and anyone that gets in their way. Like my father. Both Mavin and my father are formidable warriors, but even they can be overwhelmed by numbers and treachery. I must go to Forcus to warn them. Will you join me, my friend?
I will. Set a course for the Forcus system. Maximum more. So, yep. And the Forcus, they're heading to the Forcus system, like indicated, so we need to head there. Need to head there and stop. What's going on? I like how they still have the screen here with the compiler, especially since you can't properly get that anymore. The other thing is built out of a lockbox, so
we have arrived in the Forcus system. The Warbird's warp trail ends here. She's out there, somewhere. Initiating sensor sweep now.
Very well. We should attempt to contact your father and warn him.
I've hailed him several times, but he has not answered. Either he is unable to respond, or unwilling to respond. Let us hope he is engaged with the Batleth tournament, and watching over Mavin. We will need to beam down to the surface to know for certain, however.
Have we located the warbird?
Yes, she is dropping into orbit over Forcus 3, and hailing us. It appears Commander Tarson would like a word.
Put that piece of batak on screen.
You're becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
That would be the day. All heads, battle stations. Yeah, of course, Of course, a of course, as soon as he's damaged.
He cloaked. Scan for energy traces so we can follow him.
Probably closer to the planet. Probably closer to the planet here, so we'll come over here. We will come over here, and we will, we gotta chase it. We gotta keep chasing him closer to the planet. There's a lot of asteroids in this deal. There's a lot of asteroids in this system. Whoop! Whoop! More birds of prey.
Klingons are helping the Romulans. They are Makwi.
Luckily, this torpedo has a bit of a. This torpedo has a little bit of a spread to it, so it also damaged the other bird of prey. All right.
Cloaked again. We must find him. Quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, it gets a little bit annoying. Yeah, closer to the planet. Closer to the planet, I think, of course, after taking out more Klingon ships, I'm pretty sure.
You cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire will fall.
Yep. Yep, more of these ships, more Klingon ships here. Ah, of course. All right. One more bird of prey to one more bird of prey to contend with. I think this is the last time we need to fight the Mogai Warbird. Almost got him. Few more hits, especially if I can fire off the torpedo. And there we go.
Tarson may have beamed himself and his agents to the surface. He also has Klingon traitors aiding his cause. We have more work to do, my friend. Let us beam down and attempt to contact Maven and my father before things get worse.
Right. All right. Right, let's be down. Yeah, this mission a little bit longer than I expected. This mission, what's I gonna say? This mission just a tad bit longer than I expected. Every time I play some of these, I get quite surprised by how long it takes.
Any Romulans here will be well hidden, but their Klingon allies will be able to move freely. Even so, someone might have noticed some unusual behavior. Let's start in the bar. Tongues loosened by blood wine may reveal clues we'd otherwise miss.
Very well, I could use a drink myself. Ah, yeah, Iconian Tech is somewhere. Yeah, there's Iconian Tech somewhere here.
Did you see Qapla when he was young and still fighting at the...
Are you serious? Standing on that fire right there?
Did you see Qapla when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments? Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent, not like the young tarts here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their badness for the entire match. Ah!
Alright.
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear a story of my glory days in battle. Pull up a chair and I'll allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine.
Alright.
Have you seen the fighter for the House of Duras? He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a single wound.
General Chang fought the Master Corps, both in their prime fighting condition. Who do you think would take champion standing?
Nobody here is answering but is.
And what do you think of the new rule restricting bottomless links to between 110 and 120 centimeters?
Alright. I think the last one I need to talk to yet.
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's bat'leth in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
If they can beam down to cargo areas.
The enemy is devious, moving in disguise. Tactics worthy of House Mokai, but not a true Klingon warrior. If they're posing as cargo haulers, they will have access to the locker rooms where competitors store their gear. They need only wait there for Maven between rounds and strike when he least expects it.
We need to gain access to those rooms as well.
Hearing the chanting and sounds of bat'leths reminds me of the first time I celebrated the Qapla festival.
I don't have...
That was the first time I remember understanding what it means to be a Klingon warrior.
I don't have a... Oh my god, I'm trying to think. I don't remember what the hell I was thinking of going to say.
Nukhnek, speak quickly. I have a tournament to run, and little time for fools.
We require locker room access. Infiltrators may be present.
Access is limited to maintenance staff and competitors. If you have a security concern, take it up with security.
Are you not in charge here?
I am, and you will explain your impudence before I show you why I am in charge. The hard way.
This is an urgent matter, Administrator.
There is another way. Is it still possible to enter the tournament?
I'm ready to participate immediately.
Not as a competitor. But we do have an opening for an exhibition match. One of the fighters put enough blood wine in his gut to drop the Gone King and had to withdraw. If you wish to take his place, I will allow it.
Let it be so. I'm eager for combat.
Then combat you shall have. No firearms are allowed. You must use a melee weapon. A bat'leth is preferred, but this is an exhibition, so you may use an unconventional melee weapon if you wish. Even one of those Vulcan lurpas they wave at each other in mating disputes. Ha!
Enough talk. I'm ready to fight. I do have my bat'leth.
Now, an exhibition match.
Yeah, this mission went way, oh god. This mission went way different long time ago when I, because you actually did take place in the, tournament, and you could actually get a, trophy, you could actually get a trophy for it.
This concludes the exhibition. Our next match will begin shortly. Ha! You fight well. Work on your form, and you might qualify for next year's tournament. You may use the locker rooms to clean up. Go. Should you have the courage, I will allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine later. Perhaps we will see if you drink as well as you fight.
Perhaps we shall. Qapla.
I said that I would tell you the story of how I came to be called Qapla. Qapla was the name of a warrior who saved my father from
buzzes into these hallowed chambers. This is a place for competitors.
I used the name Qapla to honor his memory, to remind me of what it means to be Klingon.
I just completed an exhibition bout. Make way.
The insect buzzes still. I think it is time I stifled it permanently.
Bold word.
Last chance, Globfly. Leave on your own 2 feet or on the barge to Grethor. Your choice.
Bold words, Taha. Come and back them up. Oh my god.
More traitors in league with Tarson. They must be preparing to strike.
I don't know where the Iconian... I don't know where the Iconian tech is, by the way.
You are looking for Maven? He is in another room, further down the hallway.
Alright. There we go.
Maven has fallen to treachery. The House of Martok will have its revenge. He's using the field to weaken our energy weapons. Switch to a melee weapon.
I don't think that's gonna be... I don't think that's gonna be too much... Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be too much trouble. Actually, it kind of is.
Tor, I need reinforcements.
I don't know where the Iconian tech is. I don't know where the Iconian tech is. Also, there's a field there, and I'm pretty sure it's from a science officer. Hold on a second. Let me check. I thought I saw there was another Another item there,
What
but
is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet. Explain yourself.
this is not Kimtar's doing.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to keep her grandson safe. We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
Both of you stop. We must focus on fighting the real enemy.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
With respect, sir, we have proof that another house is behind this.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
What Kimtar says is truth. We must find these traitors and put an end to this plot.
I have not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
If we uncover the identity of the rival house, then we'll be forced to act in the open where we can fight them head on.
Agreed. A great house conspiring with the Tal Shiar to assassinate other Klingons. And it is not just a theory. How high does the corruption go?
We will uncover this threat together.
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me, and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
House Torg. My former jailers were from that house. At least, before we sent them to Grethor on the frozen tundra of Rura Pente. You have fought with me this far, my friend. Will you see this through to the end? Help me serve House Torg, a dish colder than the gulag they used to command.
Not right now. No, not that. I am missing something. I did not see Iconian tech anywhere. Before I do that, it was here. It was kind of hidden. All right, let me do this then. I could
This might be just what we need to be able to access the Iconian Gateway Network. Until we are able to stop the Iconians and their heralds from appearing wherever they want, there is no place in this galaxy that will be safe from them. Not even the homeworld.
Okay, so yeah, now I can do this.
House Torg.
There we go. Now,
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me, and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
there we go. I got a technical officer. Just one more
The
before.
idea that one of the great
I have to save that. I have to save that for next time. Let me check my thing. There we go. Got that. And we got that, and we got the thing. So collect Iconium technology, and collect Iconian information. All right. All right. With all that being said and done, that's where I'm going to end it for right now. So do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me and my channel out quite a bit.